Living in pure Michigan, I would only hope that everyone has had at least one opportunity to venture up north. And if you haven't, well, you're just not a true Michigander. Low blow, I know. But what else is Michigan good for? Just kidding, kind of. Well, anyway, whether you've had the life-changing experience of exploring northern Michigan's untainted beauty or not, there is one place that I must convince you to explore, and that place is the one and only Higgins Lake. Spending time on Higgins Lake is not only relaxation and outdoor pleasure at its finest, but you just may discover a part of yourself that you never knew was missing. In order to prepare you for your journey to Higgins Lake, I'll give you some essential insight. First, on the super secret location of Higgins Lake and where to stay. Also, on some possible troubles you may run into and how they can be avoided. And lastly, why this location is not only great in the summertime, but can even be fun in the winter. Even the thought of vacation has me drooling. Or maybe it's just the thought of barbecuing as the sun's slowly setting over the lake on a warm night. I'm getting carried away. Okay, so I kind of lied before. The location's no secret. But it does make it sound more intriguing, am I right? Higgins Lake is located right about here, which makes it a prime location if you're one of those people that likes to take day trips, because it's only about an hour from Lake Huron, Sleeping Bear Dunes, Traverse City, Mackinac Island, and many other desirable destinations. But in all honesty, I don't think you'll be able to tear yourself away from Higgins once you've had a glimpse of its crystal clear water and breathed in the crisp, clean air that has just a hint of campfire. And no need to be concerned if there will be a place to stay, because with approximately 21 miles of shoreline, Higgins Lake has two campgrounds to choose from. The South and the North Higgins Lake State Parks. Both allow campers to bring and use boats and have vast sandy beaches. And for those of you that aren't down and dirty for camping, there are many cottages available for rent as well. Now that you're not worried about where you'll rest your pretty little head, let's talk about how to avoid a few issues that could arise. Because who needs worries on a vacation? As with any paradise, there's always possibility of a storm. Luckily, there are a few tips to help you stay dry. Swimmer's itch is every Higgins Lake swimmer's worst fear. Resembling mosquito bites, these parasites that often lurk in the shallow waters will get under your skin, literally. Although these itchy red bumps only last a few days, they are a pain and can be avoided by giving yourself a rub down with baby oil or any other type of water-resistant topical before entering the water. And if it's too late, the itch can also be slightly subdued by dousing the infected areas with ammonia. The second trouble that may arise is with boating. And let me just start by saying that if you're not an experienced boater, do yourself and everyone else a favor and steer clear of being ship captain. Higgins Lake is very oddly shaped, and there are many areas of unexpected shallow waters that could be very damaging to your boat and you. To give you a prime example of this, my father, who has spent all of his summers on Higgins Lake, just last year crashed our boat into the sunken island at 2 a.m. and was forced to swim it in a mile to shore. Now that there may or may not have been Maker's Mark and Red Bull involved, but regardless, be smart when operating any watercraft. If these two issues didn't scare you away, I'm going to explain why Higgins is not only beautiful in the summer, but also in the dreaded winter. I myself am not much of a winter lover. At all, actually. However, if there is one place that lets me view cold and snow in a different light, it is Higgins Lake. First of all, the vast frozen lake is a breathtaking sight to see. And this area can be transformed into many things, such as an ice skating rink or a hockey rink, or even an ice fisher's heaven. And if you travel back into the miles of woodland areas that surround Higgins, you will find great places to sled, cross-country ski, and if you're lucky, snowmobile. Now, I cannot even begin to describe the blissful feeling of snowmobiling in untouched areas deep in Michigan's beautiful forests. As if these examples are not enough of a reason to give Higgins Lake a chance, I would be willing to make a bet with those of you that are doubtful that if you don't find it to be a life-changing experience in some way, I will literally pay you. Because Higgins Lake is smack dab in the middle of our state, it is therefore not too far to drive, and also a beautiful destination year-round. So maybe we can ignore the fact that there are a few avoidable issues that could arise. And whereas I'd like Higgins to remain somewhat of a hidden treasure, experiencing northern Michigan and all that Michigan and Higgins Lake has to offer is an opportunity I believe everyone should be given. The serenity that one may experience from this journey is unlike any other and will leave you craving more. Thank you.